Okay, motherfuckers, Mark,
Carlos here.
the naked dropshipper, but he has on clothes today. Someone sent me a message asking me to do a video about the advantages and disadvantages about dropshipping inside and outside the US. Now,
Okay.
I hope I understand the question properly, right? We live we live in Nicaragua, and Carlos lives in Nicaragua and Costa Rica, right? We both dropship in the US, but live outside the US, and it's about to rain.
Oh shit.
Anyway, so Sky,
So my first question is, what would be considered a disadvantage if you are in the US? You have the US PayPal, US banking. I don't see a disadvantage, to be honest.
right? So I think I don't really see, there isn't really a disadvantage if you're based in if you're dropshipping in the US, right?
Yeah.
Now, I think we are lucky in the sense that like we dropship in the US, we have US banking, PayPal, and eBay, and we live in Nicaragua, right? Because rent is cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
The only issue that comes up sometimes is that like it's very difficult to buy gift cards from here.
Yeah, that's
even
true.
if you have US banking,
That's
Reyes
true.
and those other guys don't like you to buy from these IP addresses.
Yeah.
And most VPNs they have on a list. Like, have you ever tried to buy from
Yeah,
VPN?
I couldn't.
And you couldn't, right?
I wasn't able.
So the only way I've found to buy gift cards from here over there is I bought a laptop, a cheap laptop in the US, sent it to my friend's house, it's connected to the internet, and I have a remote remote desktop.
Virtual machine that's always on.
Right, but it's an actual machine at my
Yeah.
friend's house. It's not at some like server farm and like a million people sharing this IP address, right?
Yeah.
So that's the only way I've found to buy.
Yeah, today, I was talking to a guy asking about, hey, you need to be in the US to fucking do this. And I'm like, hey, so I could get a computer and remotely like access some like...
Oh, you were talking about it today, yeah.
Yeah, same stuff. So yeah.
So that's the disadvantage of physically being outside the US.
Also, for people that are outside of the US, like for this example, but they don't have a US PayPal or US banking, they wouldn't be able to take advantage of this, right?
They'll be fucked.
Yes.
For a number of reasons. One, they can't buy gift cards because they don't even have US banking.
Yeah.
So these are for the international dropshippers.
Yeah, like...
There are a ton of disadvantages. Most international dropshippers have a higher PayPal fee, right?
Yeah, sniper method becomes
difficult.
really hard. Yeah.
Oh shit! So Beckys Method is better for fucking international dropshippers.
That's what I'm working on I'm trying to help Latin America people to do dropshipping successfully. So I know sniper method won't be the best option. So I know a Mexican guy that's successfully doing SEO.
Yeah.
And I will teach the Latin America people how to use international PayPal suppliers.
Right,
so they will learn SEO, so they don't have to worry about the commissions, PayPal fees. It's gonna be a little bit slower, of course.
And then they also don't speak English as a first language, so that's also. But you can use data.
You can try to figure it out, but the way to make money, it's doing SEO, international PayPal suppliers.
Yeah.
And I mean.
Right. So those are some of the disadvantages. You have a higher rate. You have less suppliers to use, and eBay and PayPal have you as a higher risk account.
Yeah.
So when you scale a lot, you have a higher risk of getting your eBay and PayPal shut down. Jesus Christ, and not getting it back. Like a lot of times, you could get your eBay and PayPal account shut down as a US account, but you can get it back once you verify the information.
Yeah.
When you get MC001 outside the US, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, I mean.
Because you can't really, for most of the places outside the US.
So that's why I guess diversifying accounts, getting 2 or 3 accounts with separate, like Matt Gambrill did with his Amazon accounts in the US. He's in the US and he was trying to protect his business.
Right.
So if you're international, I guess you can diversify, get 2 or 3 accounts with different IPs so they don't link each other and try to reduce the risk. If you get a restriction or something, well, you have other 2 accounts.
Yeah. So that's just some of the advantages and disadvantages I could have thought about. Like I can't really think you guys or us guys who have US eBay and PayPal accounts are lucky in the sense that like they don't look at them as high risk, and like with socials and stuff, you get them reinstated.
You know, also the tax exemption thing. I mean, even
it's a lot harder outside the US.
But you can make it work. So that's also.
Did you guys figure out if they shipped the thing from the state?
not
for your corporation.
Not quite. No, I haven't figured out that
yeah,
yet.
so
let's not get
so yeah, even with tax exemption, that's a little difficult. But anyway, have a good one, guys. My dog is losing his fucking mind. Subscribe to the channel, look in the description for the free shit and for a link to Carlos' channel.
Se habla español.